What's up, knife people? Back again with more of these knives. Sorry for the projectile. This is the Kaiser Baby fixed blade Ozo design. That kind of full flat, kind of sheep's foot, Nessmuk blade type of stuff. Y'all know what it is. Made the Frankenstein scales switch from all black to jade G10, and that's what it looks like. So those of you that have been keeping up with the channel know I was doing the mod, and there it is. But more importantly, today, I'll put this aside, we're here to go over, not an unboxing, but we're going to go over a new knife that I acquired. You guys have probably seen the demos, and probably one of the first times I do a intro for a custom knife maker. It goes by the name of Huerta Cutlery. He does fabrication, knife restorations, sharpening. So I met him through a family member, and we kind of collaborated a little bit, and he showed me some of the knives he has. He told me some of the work he can do. He also does Kydex, so I'm going to show you some work that I got done also. And let's jump right in. So let me start off by showing you some of the Kydex he did for me. He did this tan brown Kydex for my Tanyard forge cleaver, my Damascus cleaver. You guys have probably seen that recently with the walnut, beautiful wood scales. But yes, he did this Kydex for me so that I can protect it. Fits like a glove. Now I can, it's more portable now. I can take it where I need to, even stuff in my back pocket. No kind of lock on it, but I mean, to really pull it out, you'd have to really shake it shut, or shake it out somehow. So it's pretty locked in like that, just simple pimple. And that was one of the Kydex he did for me, so thank you for that. Another one, sorry, my hair yarns. He did another Kydex sheath for me for this fiddleback forge. I think it was called the Swedge. So he did this all black Kydex for this knife here. Fiddleback forge, jade G10. Of course, you guys all know that I like that combination, so there we go. So you did a little sheath for that as well. Nice and snug. Good retention. And this is also a custom blade, so had to be a custom made sheath. So there it is. Finished product. Thanks again for that. And while I picked those up, he was showing me some of the stuff that basically he's made so far. This was a one-off, but he is willing to make them again. You guys have already seen it. It's a Scimitar. I don't know how you pronounce it. Full convex, green, blue and black G10 handles. Nice and contoured. See that? All the way around. Brass pins. Its blade thickness is 0.12, and it goes all the way down to like a 0.4 at the tip. So gradually grinds it down. He doesn't forge them. He got this from it's AEB-L steel. I don't know if you can tell, but it's a full convex edge all the way through. Full convexed. The little mark I put on there. Might do some little modifications to it. This is his maker's mark right here. You see that? I went ahead and put something here because at the termination mark here I want to add a choil. I already asked him about it. He said he could do it. That's the handle, full convex, you can see it there. All the way through. And I'm debating or not, might take a little off the tip, make it more of a meat cutter knife. I like the upswept tip on it, but in all practicality, it's probably not what I'd use it for. I'm not going to be riding on horseback trying to slice people. But let me know what you think about making that choil there. The edge termination there, he came across right here. And I would rather either choke up here or have a little empty spot there. Or worst case, just maybe terminate it there and have that guard, just so I can come all the way up. But very nice, beautiful blade. The handle, in my opinion, probably just a little bigger. If you got bigger hands, you might want to go a little bigger on the handle. He said he is able to make these upon request. So definitely, you know, you can get a hold of them and request that if you have bigger hands, or maybe on the blade shape a little bit. Again, he doesn't forge them himself. He just buys the plate of metal and then he grinds it out and shapes it out himself. So that's it, the Scimitar. Let's go ahead and give it some measurements. You guys can see it on the board and then some comparisons. And then I'll also show you, actually while I'm at it, before I measure it, I'm going to show you another one of his knives that he showed me. And this one is just gorgeous. This one is a Gyuto kitchen knife, Damascus blade of 1095 and 15 N20 steel. Check that out. Look at that, baby. Look at that tip. Crowned edge. I forgot to say also he does crown the top. Nice working tip. This one's a chisel ground. I don't know if you can see. You got that nice finger guard up at the top here. Let's just try to get that in frame here. So big. So that's the blade. Follow up with the handle. And so let's look at the handle real quick. You got a carbon fiber bolster. You can see there. Let's see if you can. There you can see the carbon fiber there, the bolster. Then you have natural micarta for the handle. And on the back end, you have a Damascus end cap there. So really nice work. This one's a pretty expensive blade. He's asking $850 for it, obviously because it's a custom kitchen knife. Altogether, he said it was 21 hours of work. So very, very nice. Feels super good in hand. Like you said, chisel ground. You know, although it looks convex, it might have told me different. But yes, nice Damascus. Just a beautiful kitchen knife if you're in the cutlery or kitchen business, cutlery, you know, or like really expensive cutlery. This is a beautiful, beautiful knife. So this one's also available. That's for sale on his website, I believe. So go check that out too. Look at that. Again, stock thickness on this one, again, was 0.12 of an inch. And this one tapered down to like, I think a 0.8. I measured it. Let's just check one more time. Okay, here we go. 0.2, 3 at the tip. Right along here, 0.8. So it does taper down pretty good at the tips where you need the fine cutting. Very, very nice. So go check them out. I'll put this aside. And that one comes in a nice kind of vintage box. There you go. Oops. I'll mess that up. There you go. And if anything, I'll do a little quick cut test on it just to show you the sharpness. He said I was able to, so let's check this out. Here we go. So it's sharp. It's ready to go. Could probably use a little touch up, but I don't want to chop off a finger here. So there you go. That's the Gyuto chisel ground Damascus and natural micarta carbon fiber bolster and Damascus plate. So back to this guy again. I think I already told you a little bit about my experience with this one. Again, y'all know how sharp this one is. I've already done some work on it. This guy's just a freaking laser. So beautiful, beautiful. Love this thing. And again, these are going for, he told me, $125. So again, that's upon request. Let's check out the sizes here now, finally. For all that rambling. So put it here. Luckily I had this big mat. It's taking up the whole 16-inch mat. So 12-inch blade, 4-inch handle, maybe a little bit over. So it's actually more like 17 inches. So it's closer to 17 inches. 1, 2, 3, 4, almost a 5-inch handle. And again, I'm gonna fix that little termination right there, or add a finger choil. And if possible, I might take a little off the tip there. If not, it's just a slicing machine, perfect for kitchen, even outdoors, or making videos. So let's give it some more comparisons. Let's actually throw this nice Gyuto in there. Give you a look at that one. Let's measure that one too. So again, that one, same thing, about 17 inches, a little bit under. Yeah, it's about 16.5. Full blade, 10-inch blade with the guard, with that finger guard. Look at that beautiful blade, man. And then the handle is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, a little over 6-inch handle, 6.5. But that's just pure beautifulness. Check them out. So those are two of his works. Let's start wrapping it up here. So some comparisons. I'm gonna throw in the Bradford 5.5. No comparison, of course. I'll even throw in my Recon Tonto with a little bit of an upswept blade too. No comparison there. And size, check that out. What else I got here? I got Guardian 4. Probably should have brought out some bigger stuff, but y'all get the picture. SE3. So definitely a tool of indulgence, as my man Grug says. So if you're into this kind of stuff and you like knives, want some different, custom made, super slicey, for inexpensive, I think $125 is pretty good. So there you go. Hopefully I hit all the information and specs on it. It's a beautiful knife, very well functional for me in my everyday usage. So again, I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys always for, sticking around, listening to me ramble about knives. Again, if you like more knife stuff, check back for more. If you guys like this kitchen knife, Go check it out if you got the funds for it, or if you're into that business. Be a good investment. As always, tune in for more of these knives. There you go. Appreciate all the love. You guys have a good one. And I'll catch you guys as always on the flip side. Have a good one. Bam. Get a hold of them.